to conquer nature is to remove natural barriers and human laws, and to substitute artificial, fabricated equivalents for natural processes. That comes the topic of the project, Nature and Humanity. Located in the waterfront of Wuhan province, China, the chosen site has a specific character. Wuhan, in light of China's thriving economy, have turned to developing its tourism industry in the economic belt in Jiang'an district. The site is specifically located in the center of the strip waterfront area. From the southwest to the northeast, the belt is a considered dimension. When observing the waterfront area, expansive river view, dense vegetation, largest waterfront park in Wuhan. On the other side of the site, there are commercial buildings, historical museum, the second highest building in Wuhan. Looking from the other side of the river, the skylines of each side of the site are incompatible. Which one should be met? The artificial one with cubic shapes, the natural one with heteromorphic shapes. Or this is an intersection. It can be a mixture. The intersection of natural and man-made comes to the conceptual massing of the project. A combination of cubic blocks with different heteromorphic components. When manipulating the cubic part, logic of humanity is carried out. Rational, rule-abiding. But the natural part should be reflective of the words, flowing and wild. This concept is not only used in the external shape of the project, but throughout the internal space, circulation, function, and fabrication. Now, to talk about the logic organization of the project. The project is divided as two distinctive parts. Function and circulation are placed respectively in those parts. Variation and layout are key requirements for achieving the function goal of the design. For variation, functional speciality is achieved through the grouping specific spaces together based on their shared characteristics. For layout, the base map and the relationship of each space are focused. But how to produce the base map for the function? And how to coordinate the relationship between the functions? Those are two main functional challenges that we are faced with. Inspired by American architect Peter Eisenman, the project uses the information of the site and architectural philosophy to generate the base map. The map of the city is preceded by many digital algorithms to find the architectural language. Different initial drawings are produced by imitating and referring to brainstorm the driving logic and method of the project. Next comes to the progress of the base map. Firstly, the site is divided into a matrix with each rectangle measuring 16 square meters, making the base map 15,600 square meters in order to meet our demand. Next, the basic grid is partly rotated to fit the city network. Finally, 5 of the tallest buildings in Wuhan with one ancient tower are listed and considered, as the project should produce correspondence to those notable urban landmarks. All of those above compose the temple of the basic map. Now to talk about the function space of the project. There are 12 different spaces, ordered from A to L. And each one has unique features. Since function is a rational process, there will be a systematic method to best evaluate it. At this stage, different restrictions and requirements are listed separately, including context features, sunlight, ventilation, regulations, etc. If the sample meets one of those limits, it gets a bonus point. After that, all the fractions will be summed. However, different restrictions are weighted differently in respect to their importance. Then, to create samples, the system will pick a random point in the grid. And then, it extends to the x, y, and z directions. In this way, one sample is produced, and then the process repeats. In this specially customized evaluation system, numerous samples are generated. Each one is unique from the others and highlight different creative aspects of the design. After the calculation, samples are arranged according to the scores. Finally, an object with a score of 82.285 was selected. Next, for the special arrangement of the design. The logic of a computer is translated by the designer into a dynamic space. 3 dimensions are redefined. Through the multifaceted dimensionality in the circular, flat, and linear space, visitors' experience is constantly enriched. The placement of X bits also matches the spatial characteristics.